Okay, so Rafa, today we're going to do some reading. And what I want you to do is I want you to do with all the things that you usually do in your classroom, right? What readers do. So we're going to read a story called All the Way Under. And before we do that, just so you know, I'm going to write some things down. And the reason I'm writing things down is that I'm writing all the good things that you do as a reader. Is that cool? So don't worry about me writing. So the story's called All the Way Under. What do you think might happen in this story?
I think it's that they go to the beach and they go all the way under the sea and they found a lot of fish.
Great. And what else can you add, or what else can you say?
That I think it's about two sisters because you can see them in the cup right here, right in the sand, and with sailboats, and she's in the ocean.
Great. So, do you have any questions? What are some questions that you think might be answered as you read?
What's their names? And where does the story actually takes place? Because you know that in the cover maybe it's just a place in the story that they go, because in some stories they can read on many places.
Awesome, great. So I'm going to ask you to read a little bit out loud, and you might notice that it starts right here. Can you see this mark right here? I'm going to ask you to stop there, and then the rest you can read on your own. Is that cool? Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can start.
I didn't plan to tell a lie or to get into trouble. It just sort of happened. Katie, my cousin, had asked me to stay with her family for a week during the summer. Katie and I were both 9. We were going into a 4th grade in the fall. We were going to 4th grade in the fall. We both enjoyed riding bikes, playing games, and dancing to our favorite music. For the first days, we had a wonderful time, but that all changed when Uncle Jack decided that he would take us to the beach on his day off. I tried to act happy about to the beach, but it was my first time. I shouldn't have been excited. But I didn't want Katie to know I hadn't learned to swim yet. You can swim, can't you, Uncle Jack? As he turned into the beach parking lot the next day. I nodded. It was really a lie. I started taking swimming lessons 3 times, but I never finished. The real problem was that I was afraid to go all the way under. Just thinking about putting my head in the water made me very nervous.
Great job. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I turned the page. Yeah, go ahead.
As soon as Uncle Jack parked the car, Katie jumped out of the back seat. She was ready to go swimming. Uncle Jack and Aunt Lisa grabbed the beach towel and umbrella and started looking for a good spot to enjoy the sun. I, on the other side, stepped out of the car slowly. I had to come with a plan of action.
Great. Read the rest in your head, okay? It's a bit of a story, so just keep going. Awesome. It's a long story, eh? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a retell or a summary. So if you can tell me, what are the important characters, who are the important characters, the events, and the details of the story? In other words, tell me what happens in the story.
This girl named Katie, and the other one, I forgot the name, but she was afraid of water. And one day, she's one that stayed with her cousin Katie. And one day, she's uncle had a day off, so they went to the beach. And she was afraid of water. And then when she followed that nobody knew, she let Kate push her into the water, and she started screaming that something got her foot, and she thought it was an octopus. And then when she woke up, the lifeguard was with her, and her uncles went to see if she was injured, but it was nothing but seaweed that had caught her fish in her foot. There was no fish, and when the lifeguard said that she was afraid of water too when she was her age, and she couldn't believe it. And then the lifeguard teaches her how to swim, and Katie teaches her how to surf. And she hoped that her uncle had another day off so she could go to the beach.
Great, awesome. Whose uncle was it again?
Uncle.
Who's? Yeah. What's the name of the uncle again?
Uncle Jack.
Okay, and who is he related to?
To Katie, because he's his father.
Great, awesome. Really quickly, so the other character's name is Sonia, right? Sonia.
And her aunt is Lisa.
Okay, and who's Sonia in the story again?
It's the girl who was afraid of water.
Okay, Sonia was afraid of the water. Okay.
Really afraid, and she was thinking like, oh, what happens if another people grab me? How do you
Yeah, seriously. Poor thing, eh? So what was her big problem in the story?
She was afraid of water, and she was about to go to the beach.
Awesome. And how did she solve that problem? Or how was the problem solved?
The lifeguard teaches her how to swim, because she said that it's better if you learn how to put your head under the water than somebody put it for you.
Seriously. What do you think Sonia learns from this incident at the beach? What did she learn? What's the big lesson?
That if you're afraid of something, you can't hide from it. You gotta face it.
Yeah, seriously. You speak so quickly. Okay. And what happens in the story to make you think that?
And then she learned how to swim, and except of saying, oh, please no, I don't want to learn how to swim, I'm too afraid of water, she faced her fear.
Awesome, yeah, seriously. Yeah. What do you think is the most important event in the story?
When she faced her fear.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about that?
When the lifeguard teaches her. Because it's a part of the lesson, and that's always the bigger part of the story.
You did a great job. It's a lot of reading. You said a lot. As you can see, I was trying to write so quickly, and I'm like, somebody. You can go. All right, thanks, buddy.